Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Here on the ADA chart, the price has now reached the next Fibonacci support. So we're going to take a look at that now and take a look at the potential microstructure, even though in the current price region, in this broader sideways range we are in, I find that the levels help us out more than, let's say the levels help us out more than the microstructure, actually, okay? Because it's just too messy. The microstructures are just too messy, and they don't really give us very, very clear predictive structures at the moment. It's just, we know the Elliott wave structures, or let's say the overall context tells us that we are dealing in a range, or with a range in which movements up and down are just corrective three-wave patterns. So to give you an example, we have three waves up here. We have three waves down. You might not see that this is a three-wave move, but I showed you in previous videos it is on a smaller time frame. Three waves up here, three waves down here. So could there be another three-wave move up? Yeah, for sure. So we're tracking just standard Fibonacci support here at the moment. It is located between 56 cents and 70 cents. And for now, I'm tracking here two pathways, two possible pathways, either in the yellow scenario, where we're dealing with a larger diagonal pattern to the upside, has become less likely but still valid. In this particular scenario, we saw a wave 1 in three waves, so an ABC structure, which formed a top early in February. An ABC structure to the downside, basically a corrective pullback. Then from here, an ABC structure to the upside in a third wave. Then there would be a fourth wave and a fifth. In this scenario, we have an invalidation point, which is the low of the wave 2. Located here around 57.7 cents. That's the invalidation point for the yellow scenario. Could still go a little lower. I see it as a B wave pullback. And if we zoom in, we could just add some labels. So this would be the A wave down, B wave up, and we're now in the C wave down. And could it be, I mean, it looks to me it might need another low. Because we can't say. But again, this is now where we're dealing here with nanostructures, not so helpful necessarily. But I could label it like that. And then we have, but again, it's just, these micro levels are not so important until you really trade the micro. Then you can just watch them. Micro resistance is here between 80.2 cents and 87 cents. It means getting above this level could indicate that something more bullish is playing out. Against that area there, the short-term pressure is clearly down. Yeah. So that's the yellow count. The white count would have the same microstructure essentially. The question is just how far does it extend to the downside? And in the white count, we're dealing with a larger ABC structure, ABC and A. Then this would be a B wave pullback, which could technically go down a little bit lower, and then a C wave up. This one has an invalidation point where the red line is located at 51 cents. In both cases, I'm actually in both of these scenarios, I would like to see a reaction to support, because if not, I mean, this is now or never. This is pretty much now or never, because any break below resistance would open the door to a much larger correction and probably a failure of an upside reversal attempt that started here early in February. So getting below resistance, which again is located between around about 56 cents and 70 cents, would indicate that invalidation is around the corner. So that means a break below the red line is then expected at 51 cents, which means the upside reversal attempt failed, which could send us down into the area around the August lows. Not preferred at the moment, not as long as we're holding above support. However, at the same time, I need to tell you that we are still holding below micro resistance, so the short-term pressure is clearly down. So yeah, that's the update at the moment about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on X, formerly Twitter, for additional updates, additional videos, mindset stuff. You can join the conversation here. It's, of course, free to follow there. You'll find the link in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.